know how to make simple syrup? Well, let me tell you, just like the name implies, it is so simple to make. So let me show you all the steps you need to make this great liquid gold that you will be using for everything. What is simple syrup? Simple syrup is just granulated sugar and water put together, dissolved so that you have liquid sugar. It's how you make granulated sugar liquid. So if you have something cold like iced tea or lemonade or iced coffee that you want to sweeten naturally with granulated sugar, you need to use simple syrup. We can flavor it so it can be different flavors. There's a lot you can do with it, but it's important to know how to do the basic simple syrup. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. I'm Cecily from Cecily on Point, and if you like this video and you like this series that I'm starting up about the basics, be sure to like it, subscribe, come back and see me again because I'll have something new. But let's get into making this simple syrup now. So the importance of how you make simple syrup, it isn't just putting water in sugar or sugar in water. You have to cook it. It has to all come together to dissolve properly. But you want your proportions to be the same. You want equal parts of sugar as you do with water. So I have a little extra water to allow for dissolving. So you need a pot to boil it in and a container to pour it into after we've finished. Be sure that you have a funnel and a good bottle, preferably one with a clip top so that you can pour out of it easily once you've made your sugar. So get all of your tools together while we're going to add our water first. Adding the sugar. And I'm taking my wooden spoon and I'm just stirring it back and forth because I want this to come to a nice boil. And it can be turned up a little high to, I'd say, medium high. And you just want to keep stirring to be sure that you can feel all of the sugar beginning to dissolve once it heats up. You can see now how the liquid is starting to become transparent. It's losing that cloudy appearance that it had when we first put the sugar in. It's starting to clear up a little bit as it cooks and all liquefies. So you want this to come to a very soft boil to be sure that everything is incorporated. And when I take my spoon out, you can see how it's got that syrupy consistency. You can tell that you're not just dealing with water here. It's really turned into a nice, come to this boil, I'm going to turn the water off. And we can let this lightly cool, and then we'll go ahead and put that into our jar. Now I'm going to pour the syrup carefully into my heat-proof measure cup so that I can get this ready to then pour it into our clip jar. Point where you also will want to flavor your simple syrup. If you want it flavored, I'm going to do a small jar of mint simple syrup. I'll keep the large one plain, but if you want to add in lemon or vanilla bean or any type of flavoring, natural flavoring that you want to add to your simple syrup, you want to do it while it's hot. So I'm doing the mint first. I'm going to drop it in the bottom of my mason jar, and I'm just going to pour some of this on top. And I'll leave it uncovered to cool. And this will be my mint simple syrup, which will be delicious when you're having iced tea especially. For my plain bottle of simple syrup, I'm putting my funnel in because I don't want to lose any of it, and I'm going to pour it into this bottle. And I'm just taking my time because I don't want to lose any of it. I want to get as much of this simple syrup in as possible. And this will last you quite a while with various recipes. It's great if you're making cocktails. It's great if you're doing a batch drink. It's great if you need to put some berries and you want to flavor them up without using sugar. Simple syrup you will find so many uses for. Since I have a little bit left, I'll make one lemon simple syrup. I'm just going to drop a lemon in the bottom of this jar, and I'll pour this excess in there. This also will be absolutely delicious with iced tea. And again, leave these all open so that they can cool. That simple syrup. Simple, right? Incredibly simple. Sugar, water, and a pot, and you create this liquid gold. This plain is delicious in anything, especially if you're making a batch cocktail or a large drink for a large crowd. The plain is great. And then you have the mint and the lemon, which is terrific in iced tea. And of course, the plain is good in iced coffee, but use your imagination. Make a berry one, make a vanilla, lavender seed. You can make any kind, any flavor you want with this simple syrup basic recipe. So make sure that you let it cool first. It can stay right on your counter, and when you use it down, just make a fresh batch. So I hope you'll use this recipe frequently. If you have any questions, just reach out and look for the next in this series, because I have a lot of other things to share with you. Again, this is Cecily on Point. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and I will see you the next time. Take care.